What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabsome besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my Miniverse. Now that it's December, let's talk advent calendars of the DIY kind. But we're trying to keep it simple and fun and hopefully budget friendly. If you can get your hands on one of these. The Target catalog came in the mail. I get so excited when these arrive. However, I did see them in the store as well at the beginning near Bullseye's Playground, in my store anyway. We're gonna flip through the pages to see if there are any good minis. Ooh, there's a Barbie dream house. I'm looking for images that we can easily turn into minis. And this looks like a lot of work, so I'm gonna keep going. But that right there, it's a box. Or rather a rectangle that we can turn into a box. Before we had Minibrands, this is pretty much how I got my minis. So we're gonna take a little time today to make some doll stuff the old-fashioned way. Just like our DIY Ulta minis, find the picture that you want, take clear tape and place it on top, cut it out. To get the picture, take a little recycled paperboard. You know I love reusing doll packaging. Place the cutout on top, cut around it, repeat to get several. I'm just using a glue stick between the layers to make it thicker. Find blank spaces in the catalog to cut out and glue around the sides, trying to match it to the image when possible. Then glue the picture onto the front to make a miniature Go Glam Nail Studio kit. That is doll-sized, and it can be a great gift to place under the tree. Then on the next day, we look through the catalog again for more minis. Like the Miniverse Make It Mini kitchen. Always check the back to make sure there's not a better mini. Then proceed with your advent calendar daily activity, where we cut out the picture, stack layers of paperboard and cover the edges, then glue on the image. And if we have more than one catalog, we can cut out a second picture and glue it to the back, so it is finished on both sides. And we've got another mini to go under the tree. Totally love this idea because this catalog has a lot of rectangles, like this one. So we can make our own miniature box of Moana 2 Legos. Everything in the catalog is fair game. I used a cutout from a skirt on the side of the box to just help give it a more Moana vibe. If you like Legos, this page alone has 7 boxes, like this Icon's Plum Blossom building set that we can turn into our own Minibrands. Let's see if we can make something other than a box, like maybe a Furby. Let's take a pom-pom and a few markers. Use the markers to color the pom-pom to make something that hopefully looks kind of tie-dye. Place tape over the eyes and ears. Put a little hot glue right over the toes. Then I added more glue for the rest of the foot. However, you can totally just make it off to the side if you make a mistake. I remade them on a little pink paper and then brushed them with a little nail polish. Cut out the ears and the face, glue them onto cardstock and cut them out. Glue them onto the pom-pom, cut out the little feet and glue them underneath. Pull a little tuft of hair on top to make a miniature Furby that is 3D and fluffy for the dollhouse. This came out so cute! Honestly, for a second there, I was a little worried, but I am happy with how it turned out. Kind of reminds me of these little pencil toppers we had back in the day with googly eyes. But I don't love the way this Lego set turned out. The red sides are bothering me. So I'm just going to redo it with a second picture. Yeah, so much better. If we're just doing one small project a day, we can really take our time and get the minis the way we want. And we can search through the catalog and pick the ones we're interested in. This Wicked game is perfect because it's just a box. So that can make for an easy craft day. We can use the pictures of the dolls outside of their boxes to make our little paper dolls. Again, I covered them with tape to stop the ink from rubbing off with a lot of handling. And I just rub my nail over the images to make sure they're nice and clear. Then carefully cut them out. We can glue them onto cardstock to make them stronger. I just like adding a little hot glue to the back and gluing a dot to their feet so they can stand. I also experimented with adding a little hot glue on Glinda's dress for texture. And let's add a piece of black paper to Elphaba for a cape. So for this holiday season, our dolls can have a wicked collection. I was curious about the Zuru Minibrands Limited Edition Series 3 Disney Store Edition Advent Calendar. There are 24 to collect. I bought it on Amazon and it says that this is the calendar for 2024. With a list price of $29.99, it's currently on Amazon for $24.99. Currently, the Minibrands Disney Store Edition Series 3 capsules at Target are $7.99 for 5. So that's about $1.60 a mini. With the Advent calendar, we're paying about $1.25 a mini without the sale, and about $1.04 with the sale. But what's inside? Let's open it up and find out. On day 1, there is a picture of Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. But inside, we have a glitter stitch. This is a double for me because I am a little bit of a Minibrands collector. And now we know that the picture on the outside doesn't match what's inside. On day 2, there's a picture of the Toy Story movie, which I would really like to find. But instead, we got Slinky Dog, which is also a double for me. On day 3, we got the Little Mermaid VHS that opens and has a little tiny tape inside. I've got a couple of these. On day 4, we find a Disney Animators collection, Rapunzel. On day 5, we get Jack Skellington. On day 6, it's Darth Vader. Day 7 is a Darth Vader mask. Day 8 is one of those Grogu sippy cup things or snack things. I forgot what you all said they were, but we have a lot of these. And so far, most of these have been doubles. On day 9, we have Toy Box Doctor Strange. On day 10, it's a Toy Story water bottle. Day 11, we get a Boba Fett mask. On day 12, we have Buzz coming out of the box. Now this one I know I have as well. On day 13, we have Disney I Found It. It's a box. We know how to make those. Day 14 is Elsa. Day 15 is an Iron Man mask. Day 16 is Minnie Mouse. It's a faux plush. On day 17, we get a Stitch hat, which is a double. On day 18, with a picture of that really cool backpack, we find Isabella from Encanto, although it does say Mirabelle's singing doll. On day 19, please be a book or VHS, we got Moana being a waterbender. On day 20, we find Woody from Toy Story. Day 21 is Venom. Day 22. Yay! We get a book! Cruella, Hello Cruel Heart. This is a double for me, but I like books because they make good dollhouse clutter. On day 23, we have a Toy Box Jessie. And on day 24, which is our last one, we get a paper bag. That's the finale? Oh, okay, so even though a lot of these are doubles in my personal collection, there are no doubles in the Advent calendar. But if you are a Minibrands collector with a nice size collection, then hello doubles. But if you are new to Zuru Minibrands Disney Store Edition Series 3, this Advent calendar offers 24 minis at a reduced price. This year, I have definitely been enjoying a DIY kind of Advent calendar. just spending a little time getting crafty. We can cut out book covers from the catalog, grab a scrap of foam board that's about the same size, cover the foam board with cardstock. I glued the back and on the spine and left the front open, then glue the picture to the front to make a quick book that we can place on the shelf with the cover facing forward. And since the front opens, we can make it look like the dolls are about to read it. And y'all, I love making these tiny little paper dolls and look forward to making more. Thank you for joining us while we checked out a few advent calendar options for the season. Whether you're feeling crafty or enjoy a few mini brands. Crafting does take a little bit of time, but sometimes you can save a few bucks. Whereas mini brands are ready to go, but they can cost a little more. And mini brands can be pretty detailed. However, sometimes the scale does vary. Crafting can get pretty detailed as well. However, sometimes my lines aren't as neat as I would like. Let us know in the comments down below, which one would you like to do this season? DIY or buy? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Fanbase and on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time.